Alright, hey everybody. So a little something different today. Normally I'm on the other side of the camera, but today I'm out here presenting our slot car setup out here. The sun's been bugging me a lot to get out and start using this stuff, so gotta kind of get it cleaned up. And then Santo was generous enough to bring us some new cars, expansion track. I'm not sure how we'll utilize that. We're kind of maxed out on the layout here, but for today we're going to be cleaning it up, kind of getting it going, and then I'll go over kind of prepping some cars, specifically some new ones out of the box. Maybe you're new to slot cars. It's going to really improve your experience, especially as you want to get better at this sort of stuff. So let's get started. So we've got some cloths here. Got this one here is kind of the final wipe, nice and bright, so that way we can see if there's anything remaining on here. We got a dry, we got a damp here, and then we got the vacuum. So I'm going to do this first, kind of go over it, see if we can pick up any debris. Then I'll give it a wipe, give it a damp wipe, and then maybe a final inspection, maybe final vacuum, and then we'll go from there. We'll start running some cars. So yeah, let's get started. Alright, so now that we've kind of got a lot of the big debris off, I want to go through and we'll just kind of give it a couple of wipes. I'll just kind of show you guys kind of what it looks like here. We'll pick this section of track here and take a look. So you can just see like how much dust accumulates on that. Being in the garage, pulling cars in and out. We use this as secondary storage, so we have lots of other dry goods and things in here, but I'm sure the majority of the dust comes from the vehicle and things like that. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to give this all a wipe with the dry, and we'll kind of see what that looks like, and then we'll clean it a little bit further. Alright, so I went over the whole track with the dry cloth, and I don't know, probably pretty easy to tell that it picked up a lot of dust and stuff off that. So I think what we'll do is we'll take a test with the bright cloth, and we'll see if we maybe gotta use some cleaner or some liquid or something on here. Well, yeah, there's still quite a bit of black across there, so I think that's probably the contour of my finger. So yeah, I think we will go around it with the damp cloth, and a dry, and then one final vacuum, and then I'll get into prepping the car. Okay, so we've wiped it down, vacuumed it, wiped it down with just some regular water. This is plastic and stainless, so a little bit of moisture on the cloth, mic prep cloth, doesn't seem to hurt it. And yeah, going over it again, it looks pretty good. Looks like we got we got the majority of what was on there. Stuff that would build up on a car and break traction, and maybe ruin the experience a little bit. So let's unbox some stuff. Let's get these things out.